Trump has spoken. Yes, I saw. Trump has spoken. It turns out he's alive, y'all. Boo. I needed some time to relax and bounce on dick. I'll go back to being president when I feel like it. That's real. That's a real pose. It was so funny, though, because I was like entertaining the Trump is dead meta as well, as is everybody else. It felt like old Twitter again for a brief moment when everyone was united on playing around with the... Everyone was united on making jokes about, like, you know, Donald Trump being possibly dead. You know, memes were all over. Listen up, liberals. I'm dead, law. Okay? You know, I posted his hand and... Yeah, we had Laura Rosen saying Donald Trump has no public event scheduled all weekend. Don't believe he was seen today either. So everybody obviously was like, oh, he's dead. And that paired up very nicely with J.D. Vance, who was, you know, the Grim Reaper, as you guys know. Jedediah just killed the president, Vance, okay, after killing the Pope. Obviously, a lot of people were concerned. Let's just say a lot of people were concerned. Everyone was like so worried for the safety of the big, beautiful president. They were like, oh no, I hope that's not the case. I hope he's not dead. It would be so sad if he died. Except, psych, everybody was stoked. Everybody, oh my God. When it happens, like I can't think of anything that so many people can point to without actually saying it. I'm not even joking. Like, what else have we had as a collective, as a society, where we can just kind of point to it and without even saying anything and everybody understands it? Like, virtually everybody understands it. Now, as I've warned you before, evil never dies. As I warned you before, this is like, you know, a byproduct of the Turkification of the United States of America, where it's like common for people to feel like, oh, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? It's never happening. But my point is, all of the, regardless of all of the wishes of many people, never happens to bad people, all right? But at least... One thing that we can point to in this process is that, look at this. Like, I tweeted wheels up, flying out. You know what that means. Hashtag something big is happening. And everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. That got 40,000 likes, bro. Like, think about that. Any news today, newsman? Man, suck my fucking dick. Any news today, newsman? I'm doing the news right now. 37 month subscriber. Take a fucking week off, bitch. This is the news. It's the fucking weekend. And also, on top of that, this is it. This is the story. This is the story of the fucking week. The notion that so many people have deep held resentment for the fucking president that they're actively fantasizing about his untimely demise at the young age of 79 without even actually saying it out loud, okay? Shut up. The cursing is out of control again. Okay, sorry. What are you, a grandmother? Calm down. Basically what I'm trying to point to here is that there is so much animosity, so much anger, so much resentment that I can't think of anything that you can basically point to without saying, like, anything that you can point to this vaguely and everybody understands it. Okay? It's crazy. The Grip Reaper has spoken. Had a great time vacationing in Washington, D.C. this week. Love that place. So, like, someone could just tweet, please God, and you know, exactly. That's crazy. You don't have this many people tune into the same goddamn frequency like this often, okay? We are a very divided society, and it turns out there is something that unites us, which is praying. United in prayer, thoughts and prayers for one thing and one thing only. He is an evil, obese, demented 80-year-old man. Brother, I know. But once again, it does not work like that. I can't stress this enough. As a matter of fact, in my experience, I feel like it has the opposite effect where you just hit the thoughts and prayers, and then those thoughts and prayers end up bouncing off of him. You know, it just makes him stronger. I don't know what it is. But yeah, J.D. Vance's president is going to be fucked. Same week Taylor announced her engagement, the world is healing. So, yeah, us with no proofs No evidence, just vibes and malice. 105,000 likes. Like, people, dude, like, I'm telling you, this did not, like, Joe Biden had many issues, right? Joe Biden had an unlimited amount of issues. He was old as fuck too. He was definitely at the tail end of his life. You know, he's living in his August years, right? And in broad daylight, his brain was like deteriorating, and yet, in spite of the animosity that many people have for him, even after his genocide, like, there wasn't this much unification around, like, conservatives were not being like, oh, it's going to happen today. And then every other hog would understand what they were talking about, right? I mean, the motherfucker has cancer right now and people still don't think about it like that. So I guess the point I'm trying to explain is, you know, this is a unique figure in American politics still. Okay? You can't say tail end. It would be pretty funny if Trump went out before Brandon, though. In spite of the fact that Brandon is like 750 years old. If Trump went out before Brandon, that would be crazy. Chill. Trump just ate too much Mickey D's again and had to get his colonic. I mean, he is obviously deeply unhealthy. We know this, right? We freaking know this. He is not a very healthy guy. Not exactly a beacon of health. It's just not going to happen, though. But I think the real story here is how much anger and resentment people have that they can just like point the random shit and acknowledge collectively that we all want the same thing. Do you understand? Donald Trump has overstepped his authority with many of his tariffs. A federal appeals court ruled the tariffs remain in place now. I thought this was the tweet. 79K. 79,000 likes. Trump is not healthy. Hold on. Let me disparage the rumors about Donald Trump's health. There it is. What do you think? That looks like a beacon of excellence. That's a body double. Yeah, that would be really funny. that's the outcome of all of this, is that it's actually a body double, chat. You know, if you actually cared about Trump dying, you wouldn't have streamed today, right? Okay, calm down. I was literally in the airport. I was sitting across from Marsh and I was going, if the news comes right now, even like all the way up to me walking into the airplane, if the news came, I would literally just leave the plane. I would just say, all right, I'm out. Sorry. Please let me out of this plane. I'm having a health emergency. I have to get out. And then I would just like drive back home and go live. I would have to ditch the entire Michigan plan. What is this? Donald Trump in that latest pic looking like a deep one's fish monster when they hauled up from the ocean bottom. Hassan got the after dog groom kerchief. So cute. Thank you. So yeah, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's very much alive. This will be my Thursday's comment. You must get jets. Yeah.